here we are again, it's Yokai Yashiki. I'm Natto Maki, and so today we're going to talk about Japanese story. This is not really like a yokai, but more like this story that I read once. I had it in a book. I don't have the book anymore. I don't know where it went. You know, like that's how like storytelling happens, isn't it? Like, you know, somebody just tells a story that they heard before. They don't like check the book before telling it to somebody else. So this is going to be my version of what I remember from this story from Tokushima in Japan. Shout out to Tokushima, because Tokushima is pretty beautiful. Anyway, so this story is about the onsen fairy. Onsens are the hot springs in Japan. People like to take baths, they like to get all naked together, get in the hot water. It's really nice. If you've never been to Japan, I recommend it. I mean, you have to get used to people being naked around you, but it's all like the same gender, so you just get to see some like old man like dicks like wiggling around. I haven't been in the women's side, but I'm assuming there's stuff that's dangling. Anyway, so this story starts a long time ago, somewhere in Tokushima, and we have our main man who is, I don't know if he's old, maybe he's old. He's hurt his back or something. Maybe he's got a gammy leg. I think he's got a knackered leg. So he still has to make a living because, you know, they didn't have any kind of welfare state then. And he's a bamboo cutter, I think. I'm just going to say that. He's a bamboo cutter, which means he goes out into the mountains, cuts down some bamboo, brings it back, sells it, makes it into things. People used bamboo for everything back then. Anyway, so he's going up into the mountain, he's doing his job, he's going to cut some bamboo, he's going somewhere new. He's going somewhere new that he hasn't been before. And he, you know, he stumbles upon a hot spring. And he's like, ooh, my leg hurts. And I guess I'll have a bath. So he does, he has a lovely bath, and then while he's having a bath, the onsen fairy, the onsen Yosei, if you want to actually use Japanese, onsen Yosei, comes down and is like, oh, you are a person who is good of heart, but your body is damaged. So bathe in my onsen every day, and I'll fix your fucked up leg. And so he does. He's like, alright, onsen fairy, like, I believe you, my leg already feels a little bit better. And so he comes back every day, and the onsen fairy comes down every day and is like, oh, how are you today? And he's like, actually I'm doing a little better thanks to you, onsen fairy. And of course this doesn't go unnoticed. You know, people in the village are like, ooh, I thought he had a fucked up leg. Ooh, isn't that old man over there? I thought he's walking. Look at him walk. He's not hobbling anymore, is he? I wonder what happened there. And he kept the onsen fairy a secret. He kept his secret onsen. He's just like, oh, you know, get your vitamins, drink plenty of water, it'll clear itself up. But obviously people are like, bullshit. And so people will get a bit more curious. And they follow him and find out, oh, he's bathing in the onsen. And like, oh, I'm the onsen fairy, how are you? It looks like someone's watching you today. And yeah, he's like, oh, I've been found out. And he's like, yes, this is a magic onsen, heals you. And then this person also like, oh, I've got like, you know, I can't see very well out of one of my eyes. Why don't I have a bath too? And he does, he has a bath, and he's like, oh, I can see clearly now. Oh, I can see the leaves in the trees. Like, oh, I'm cured too. This is a magical onsen. We got to tell everyone. He went back to the village and he's like, everybody, there's this magic onsen. And everyone's like, ooh, I've got a little ailment that I want fixing. And so they do. Everyone goes up to this magic onsen. They get a little fixed. And then there's the chief of the village, who apparently, according to this story, was a bit of a dick. And this village chief, for some reason, didn't enjoy all of the people of his village being free of ailments. He went up into the mountains, brought a white horse with him, and then he killed the horse, cut it up into chunks, threw it in the onsen, and the onsen fairy died. The end. The onsen fairy's dead, so bye.